Well, hello, everyone. Today is a beautiful day. It is Thursday. It's almost the end of the week, and I am just super duper excited about my anniversary that's coming up for Self Love Day, August the 10th. I'm just elated. I don't know what to do. To have this special day come up, and it's all about just loving on yourself. I think it's awesome through all of the things that we're going through the world, with the pandemic, just uncertainty. People, the city of Houston needs to take a day to just sit back and reflect, and really not in Houston, everywhere, but because the proclamation has been given to me for August the 10th for Self Love Day, I want to take time to really, really focus on that energy coming up on August the 10th. So with that being said, I have one of my awesome friends, Tracey Noriega with Pay It Forward Marketing. She has been a champion for Love in the Box and for a unique heart for me. She's been a friend, a sister, a confidant, one of my biggest fans, and I just really appreciate her. And so I want to let Tracey share her experience around the Love in the Box and self-love, what it means to her and her experience. That's what I want to share. So Tracey, I am giving it over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Benita. So awesome and happy to be celebrating this with you. When you told me that you had a proclamation made from the mayor to announce self-love, I was just like, really? And I love that. But you got to bring that out. You're going to have to bring out that big old banner out and show everybody. It's beautiful. But yeah, it does need to be everywhere, really. And I just know from using and purchasing your Love in a Box and using the self-love journal, just how it's just reconfirmed what I've known and what's been said. And in all of the journey of self-development, one of the pieces that doesn't get really accentuated a lot is you got to love yourself. You got to forgive yourself. You got to love yourself, but then you got to make yourself a priority every day.
Absolutely.
And, women, a lot of times we put ourselves last on the list, putting everybody else before ourselves, whether it's our careers, our families, whatnot. And I love that the Love in the Box and the self-love journal helps you just kind of focus that and make yourself the priority. Absolutely. And it's been a great journey, and it's been a great journey back to yourself, back to your heart, right? And fill your cup up. Fill your cup up with love.
Absolutely. You got to fill yourself up. You got to let
Cheers, girl.
know. Yeah, you got to let somebody know somebody loves you, baby. And that's my whole theme. That's my heart. That's my passion. I just have to express sharing my heart with others because I care about people, and that's my passion. Like immediately when somebody calls me about something and they're telling me something's going, I immediately go into praying for them, or trying to see how I can help. Like that's all I've done all my life, and so I've just decided to share that experience and just turn it into a business. This day is so special for me because growing up I didn't put myself first. I served everyone else for over 19-20 years. I made sure my siblings were helped my mom raise them. So all of that burden was on my shoulders of responsibility at a young age. So I didn't even really get to enjoy a youth kid life like normal people do. I tell my son all the time, he's 17 years old. I'm like, you had no idea what I was faced with when I was 17. I was preparing to help my mom with my sibling that's under me, that's 17 years under me. I was preparing to help her with a baby room, setting up all over again, and I'm like, you got your free spirit. You can go play your sports. You can go do this and that. But I didn't have that opportunity, so that's why I'm just very, very passionate about people just taking a step back to learn how to love on yourself and put yourself first, because it's so important. It is so important.
It really is, and it doesn't get taught enough. It really doesn't. And I just came back from a women's retreat where what you just shared was like the story of how many other ladies, all in different all from different backgrounds, all different ages, from like, from the young 20s to, 60s. And, just, yeah, we don't get taught how to put ourselves first and how to love ourselves unconditionally, because then we take on all of this programming and these things that were said to us and we believe it, instead of just really knowing that we are enough and we are deserving of love and we are lovable. It's like, if you don't get told that, you really don't believe that. And that's one of the things I love in the self-love journal is reflecting that back to you, and you sharing your stories in there, and then having a chance for each lady who's doing the journal to journal about something in that aspect of herself, to kind of see what comes out, because then you forget about these things, you just kind of shove them away. So just want to say thank you for that. I know I've gifted Love in a Box to a few very close women friends of mine, and my bonus daughter, and just let them experience what that is, and hopefully to teach them to do it now at an earlier age, so that so that their cup is full to give to others.
Absolutely. I just, when you have an idea, that comes in your heart, and you take this idea from your heart and it becomes now a household name that you're sharing with families and people all across the state and the country, and it's a feeling that you just cannot explain. The thing that I want every woman who's watching, woman and men, because I've helped men too. I have some videos with men coming up too, as we're leading up to Self-Love Day. But the one thing I want everybody to get from this, from sharing your story and your experience, and this recording or live video, whatever you want to call it, what I want you to get from this today is God knows your heart. You can fool anybody else. You can fake it for the corporate world. You can put your game face on for the household, for the kids, for everybody. God knows your heart and you know your heart. When you get ready to lay down on that pillow at night, only you know what you're dealing with. Only you. So it's going to take you to figure it out on what you need to do to pause and reflect and have that love again for yourself in order to get yourself back on the right road. Right now, during the pandemic, everybody, our emotions is all over the place. That is why I felt like this was such a perfect time to kind of celebrate self-love, so that we can really, really take a close look at everything. During this time, we can't do the things we normally do. We can't travel. Well, we can, but it's kind of limited, and you're kind of taking a chance, traveling or whatever. But, the things that we used to do, those things are no longer, those things are over. Everything has changed. There's no returning back to normal, because everything has changed. There's no turning back. So with that being said, you know how you feel when you lay on that pillow at night. So my thing is just to try to encourage you to reflect on the love that you have for yourself. And so whatever desire that you want to make happen in your heart, it starts with you. It starts with you being honest with yourself to see what you can do to reset and refocus and knock some goals out and live your best life, period. It starts with you. Nobody else can do it for you but you.
Yeah, that's a big lesson, right? And we looked outside of ourselves for so many things to fill ourselves up, and it's really up to us to love on ourselves if we want to be loved. Because if you're not showing yourself that love and respect, it's difficult to have it from someone else. And it really does come from ourselves, and we are all filled up with that love. It's just we have so many blocks, and we've caged ourselves in. And it's just like letting the love out, but letting it, flow right back into you so you can flow it out. So I thank you so much, Benita. I'm so excited for you and this Self-Love Day. Houston, take it, embrace yourself, and let all the rest of the United States and the world, just follow, because self-love should be an everyday event.
Absolutely. And so I do have a couple of surprises up my sleeve for that day. So you guys stay tuned. Y'all know I'm like a mini version of Oprah. You get this and you get that. And you know, so I have some surprises coming up for that day. And I'll be announcing those pretty soon. But the whole point of the celebration and the excitement around it is I want to share love with you. And I also want you to learn to love yourself. That is the whole, I just want to share a love movement because we need that right now. We need that. We need love more now than ever. So if you are around friends and family members and you feel like you're not getting any love or whatever, reach out to me. That's my heart. That's my passion. Reach out to me. I'm on social media, Benita Ledet. You can find me on Unique Heart, on Facebook, Instagram under Unique Heart. You know, reach out to me. We're going to start having some self-love parties and everything. You know, when you find love and when you find a happy space in your life, that's the time to celebrate. It doesn't have to be sad, you know. So just stay tuned because leading up to August 10th, this is.
Let me know too, because you know I'm happy to be a disciple of your love movement. So.
Exactly. Tracey, I'm not going to hold too much of your time. I really appreciate you just coming on, sharing your story and your experience around self-love. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you giving it to your friends who need it, because you need friends who care enough about you to send you something when they think you need it. You know what I mean? So just thank you for all of those things. Thank you for supporting me. And I really appreciate it. But trust me, and let me tell you something. When Pay It Forward goes out to the magazines, the news channels, whatever, Unique Heart will be right there with you 100% to support you.
And vice versa. I've been loving this journey with you. Thank you for all of your support and reminding me where the love comes from, which is just right here. So thank you, and love what you're doing. And I will always support that as well. So thank you, Benita, and congratulations, and looking forward to Self-Love Day on August 10th.
Yes. All right. I will talk to you later. Thank you.
All right.